Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel which name is Analytics Pro, and here under this playlist guys we are going to cover only tax differences in detail which are majorly asked in an interviews. So in the previous tutorial guys we have studied about the difference of dates between versus dates in period. I hope now you guys are clear with the difference of dates between versus dates in period. And now in today's tutorial guys we will talk about one more difference between sum versus sum x. I know guys some of you maybe are well aware about this sum versus sum x difference, but here under this class guys we will deeply cover this sum versus sum x difference, and we will also find some more insights which you are not generally see in sum and sum x, so that you can explain more about in the front of interviewer. So let's begin our class. So first guys let's look at the syntax. Under sum guys we have just only one parameter which is column name. And under sum x guys we have two parameters, table name and expression. And now guys let's jump into the Power BI desktop screen and apply both the function with practical. So here we have entered in Power BI desktop screen. And now guys let's look at the data set. So guys I am using the same table which we have used in this playlist. And now let's go back to the report view and go here under this practical page. So here guys I have taken table visual, and under this table visual guys I have taken some fields from here like sales ID, order date, price and cost, and these two are my card visual. So guys as we already know sum function only work on specific column level. So for an example guys, if you want to see the total cost of this cost column, so what you can do guys, you can simply use sum function and calculate the total of this cost column. Let's quickly apply sum function here. So what I will do, I will simply go here and use this new measure, and my measure name would be, let's say, sum of cost, and here I will simply use sum function, and we have just only one parameter, column name. So what I will do, I will simply drop the column name here which name is cost, and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, this is the measure which we have just created, and now let me select this measure and drop it here. So see guys, this is the total sales of this cost column which is 296k. And if you want to see the actual figure, so simply go here under this formatting pane and click here on this call out value, and simply guys change the display units from here from auto to none, and now we guys can see the actual figure. So some work on specific column level. And now guys what I will do, let me delete this measure. So let me select this measure and click here on this delete from model, and let me fix this. So in this way guys you guys can simply use sum function in any of the column to calculate the grand total. And now guys what I will do, let's go to this table view, and let's suppose guys I want to create a calculated column here which column name would be profit, where I want to subtract this price minus cost, and I want to see row by row calculation. So let's create a calculated column. So I will simply click here on this new column, and let's say my column name would be profit. And now guys I can simply enter the initials of the column. So my first column name is price, which is from the sales fact table, minus cost, which is again from the sales fact table, and hit enter. So see guys, I can see the row by row calculation with the help of this calculated column. 200 minus 100 is 100, 1000 minus 200 is 800, and so on. So in this way we can simply create a calculated column if we want to perform row over row calculation. And if I try to see the grand total of this profit column guys, so what can I do? I can use simply sum function here. So I will again go here into this new measure, and let's create a sum function. So this time my function name would be grand underscore profit, and simply I will use sum function, and under column name parameter guys I will take the column name which is profit, and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, we can see the grand total of this profit which is 584331. And now if I drop this measure here guys, so you guys can see the actual figure. So that means with the help of sum function we can calculate the sum of any of the column. And now guys let me again delete this grand total profit measure. Let me select this here and delete from the model. And now let me fix both the visuals. And now I will go here under this table view, and let me delete this profit column from here. So let me do right click and delete from the model. And now guys let's change the requirement. So I will simply go here under this report view. This time I also want to calculate the profit, but this time I don't want to use with this calculated column. I want to create same profit with the help of measure. So to create a measure guys, what I will do, I will simply go here under this three dot and click here on the new measure. And let's say my measure name would be profit. So let me select profit column from here. And now guys let me try to calculate price minus cost. So if I try to write initial of the column, so let's see it will appear here or not. So my first column name is price. So see guys, I can't see anything with the price column. This is a function guys, not a column. Similar way, if I try to write any column from sales fact table, let's say names. So you can't see any names column here. Because guys, if you want to perform row by row calculation, you can't put it your value directly in the measures. So what you need to do guys, you need to use any iterator function which ends with x. So here we will use iterator function which name is sumx. So I will simply write sumx. And now guys, look at the parameters, table and expression. So you simply need to fill the parameter, that's it. So our table name is sales fact, comma, and under expression parameter guys, now you guys can write your calculation. So I want to calculate price minus cost. And now if I write the column name here, let's say price. So see guys, now I can see the column name as well as the table name. So under sales fact table, we have this price column. So I want to subtract with this cost. So I will simply enter minus and again I will write the column name which is cost and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, our measure has created which name is profit. And now let me drag and drop it here. So see guys, I can see the same result with the help of measure. That means if you want to calculate row over row calculation, so sumx is the best function over there to calculate row over row calculation. And if I drop the same measure here under this card visual guys, so you can see the grand total. So this is the one way guys of using this sumx function. And now let's talk about another way of using sumx function. And now what I will do, let me delete this sumx measure from here. Let me do right click and delete from the model. And again fix both the visuals. And now I will go here under this table view and quickly create a profit column with the help of calculate column. So let me rename the column name as profit. And simply I can write my calculation which is price minus cost. So while creating the calculated column guys, you don't need to write any sumx function. You can simply enter your column's name. And now guys, we can see we have created a profit column here. So what I will do guys, let me go to the report view again and select this profit column and drag and drop it here under this table visual. And now guys, I will again use sum function. So I want to see the grand profit. So what I will do, I will simply go here and go here under this new measure again. And this time my column name would be, let's say, grand underscore profit underscore sum. And I will simply use sum function and take the column name which is profit and close the bracket and hit enter. And now let me drop here under this card visual. So see guys, I can see the total of this profit column. And now guys, I will use sumx function to calculate the grand total of this profit column. So what I will do, I will simply go here under this new measure and let's say my measure name would be grand underscore profit underscore sumx. And now guys, let me write my formula here, sumx, and here we have two parameters, table and expression. So under table parameter guys, I will simply take the table name which is sales fact, comma, and under expression parameter guys, I want to calculate the total of the profit. So I will take profit column here which is from sales fact table and close the bracket and hit enter. And now let me select this measure and drop here under this card visual. So see guys, it is getting us the same result. So guys, the question is that what is the difference between sum and sumx if both are getting the same result? I have already told you the first way of using sumx. If you want to perform row by row calculation, you can use sumx function with measure. But now let's learn another way of using sumx. So guys, this is getting the total of this profit column. And now guys, what I will do, let me add one more condition here. I want to see the profit only for the India country. So here I have given one condition. So let's apply filter function here under this sumx. So let me remove all the condition from here. So under sumx guys, the first parameter is table. So as a table parameter guys, I will use this filter function. And now let's fill the parameter of this filter function first. So the first parameter is table which is sales fact, comma, and the next parameter of filter function is filter expression. So I want to filter country India. So firstly I will enter the column name which is country and my value is India and bracket close. So guys, I have used filter function here under this table parameter and now put it comma and the next parameter of sumx is expression. So I will simply take the column name which is profit because I want to see the profit of India country and let me close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, here profit has changed. And now guys, what I will do, let me take one slicer visual from here and let me drop this country column. So I will simply check this India from here. So see guys, this is the exact profit which we can see here under this card visual. So sumx function guys, we can also use with this filter. Unless you apply filter function here under the sumx, they exact perform like sum function. So guys, we have learned two ways of using sumx. So if you want to perform row by row calculation with the help of measure, so in that case you can use sumx, or with the help of filter function guys, you can filter any specific value with sumx. And now let's understand the definition and its differences. So here are the definition guys. The column that contains the number to sum. Sum calculate the aggregate value of entire column. And now let's talk about the sumx. The table containing the rows for which the expression will be evaluated expression. The expression to be evaluated for each row of the table. And now let's understand the difference. So here are the differences guys. Sum is an aggregator function and sumx is an iterator function. Sum works at specific column level. Sumx works at row level. And we can perform calculation on multiple columns like price minus cost, which we have already seen. Sum gives us an aggregate value on specific columns. SumX gives us row by row calculation. And last but not the least, SumX normally work like sum function unless we apply filter function under it. So I hope now you guys are clear with the difference of sum versus sumx. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are new to this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel, which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.